The deadline for this year's tax season is about 3 weeks away. And with inflation still on the sticky side, some may be struggling to pay. So what is your next best option here? Let's bring in Yahoo Finance's Molly Moorhead joining me here on set to break it down for us. So what is the next best option if you can't pay on the deadline day?
Well, the most important thing to do is go ahead and file. If you owe taxes, you can't pay your bill, you know you can't pay, still file your return. You're going to have a penalty for failure to file and one for failure to pay, but failure to file is worse. It's 5% per month of the unpaid taxes that you owe. So if you have a $500 tax bill, you're tacking on $25 a month every time if you haven't filed your return. So go ahead and file, and then we can talk about how the IRS will help you get that bill paid.
Certainly. So let's talk about those penalties just a little bit more. Molly, what penalties people can face potentially if they don't pay their taxes on time, and how they can go about remediating that as well?
So the failure to pay penalty is just 0.5% per month of what you owe. So it's a small amount. It's not, you don't want to be accruing more on this unpaid bill. But if you can't pay, then you have options. You can do a short-term payment agreement that gives you about 6 months to pay off that bill. And then you have a long-term thing called an installment agreement where you can work it out directly with the IRS, and you have up to 6 years. Mm-hmm. So these are sort of the payment plans, like you would think of, that the IRS offers. In more extreme cases, if there's like some doubt about the taxes that you owe, or if you're in really bad straits and you, pardon me, and you are never going to be able to pay this, the IRS will enter a special plan with you. But those are for the rare cases. If you really just want the IRS off your back, you can pay your taxes with your credit card, take out a personal loan, and then you're in good with the government, but you just deal with your lender to pay off what you owe.
Certainly. And so how does the IRS help taxpayers who may have fallen on a hard time and have other financial issues then?
Well, I mean, they're not gonna leave you alone.
Sure.
So again, file your return, file it on time, but they're going to give you all these different ways to make good, right. And not end up with a tax lien or some scary thing like that.
Yahoo Finance's own Molly Moorhead, live in living color in studio with us. Thanks so much, Molly.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.